Hello, among gamers. Akaposi JFJ's Gaming, and we are back with another episode of Genshin Impact. So, in our last episode, we did another story quest, and we got to meet a new character named Klee, who is just by far the most adorable character I have seen in Genshin Impact so far. And right now, we're gonna do the Come Try Genius Invocation TCG, which is a new game mode in the game, which involves cards. Yeah, so I accidentally triggered it as I was passing by, which started at the alchemy station. Yeah, alchemy station, that was the word. And there was a cutscene, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what that cutscene looked like. So I'll go ahead and show that right now. Here it is.
So, Sucrose, the package you mentioned that you received before, it's not dangerous, is it? You need to be careful when you're opening packages. I once had a friend mail me some research materials, and all the bouncing around in transit caused a reaction. Once I opened it, it let out a stench that could wake the dead.
No, this package didn't contain any hazardous materials.
Hey, Timaeus! What are you chatting about? And who might this be?
Hello, you two. This is Sucrose.
Hi, I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help. Huh? Do I look nervous? My apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to.
That's okay. You don't have to force yourself. I'm sure that once we get to know each other better, we'll become really good friends.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror? I've heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close.
What do you mean, research?
Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying?
Well, never mind. So, what were you two talking about just now?
Sucrose received a strange package recently.
A strange package?
Yes. I believe it's from a Sumeru scholar who came here to study in Mondstadt. It's most likely a thank you gift for collaborating on some research together.
Huh? A package from an academia scholar? Oh, then there could be anything inside.
There wasn't anything dangerous inside, just a bunch of strange cards. I think I've seen Timaeus with some similar looking cards before, so I came to ask him about what they might be.
You've seen me with some cards? Maybe those were the testing cards used for distinguishing reagents.
No, they didn't look like test cards. Here, have a look.
Oh, you meant these? Huh. Sucrose, have you really never seen these before?
No, never. Recently, I've been spending all my time up in the mountains working on cultivating pentatonic sweet flowers. Why? Is this an area of research that has started trending in the alchemical community during my absence?
You could definitely say that it's trending, but not as an area of research. It's a card game that's been getting really popular these days. It's called Genius Invocation TCG.
Genius Invokation TCG! Genius Invokation TCG! Haven't you heard of it before? Apparently, it's a game that was invented by a scholar in the academia. People from all over are playing it now.
That's right. The game's been catching on lately. The Yae publishing house in Inazuma has even published a series of light novels based on the game. The story is really good. It starts with a young guy in Sumeru who finds an ancient casket of tomes in the attic. He opens it and discovers that the soul of an ancient TCG player called the Crocodile King has been captured inside. It turns out that the Crocodile King was King Deshret's viceroy, who battled an opponent named the Ibis King. During the match, the Crocodile King fell prey to his opponent's scheme and was sealed away in the casket of tomes. After being unexpectedly released by the kid, the Crocodile King possesses him and helps him to gradually climb the ranks and become a legendary TCG player.
Timaeus.
Huh? What's wrong, Sucrose? If you're interested in how the story plays out, I can lend you the novels.
No. I was just thinking about that time you requested an extension on your progress report deadline, citing personal reasons for the delay.
I did go through a phase recently where I wasn't putting enough focus on my work, but it's under control now. I've committed to not even touch Genius Invocation TCG until I've made enough progress in my research.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh? Why's that?
Well, since it's a gift from a researcher I've collaborated with, I thought that I should at least try to learn the rules. That way, I could say that I at least tried to appreciate his gift.
Oh, right! And since it's a game from Sumeru, who knows? Playing it might even make you smarter. Okay, fine. Paimon's curious and would like to give it a try. Please? Although, it seems like we can't learn how to play it anytime soon, 'cause Timaeus has given up for a while.
Well, research is my priority, you know. But if you'd like to learn the rules of Genius Invocation TCG, then I'd actually suggest you go to the Cat's Tail. Yep, that's the place. It's where everyone in the community goes to play when they have time. They gather there, trade cards, and they're very welcoming to new players. Trying to learn the rules can be intimidating at first, but it's a lot of fun once you get the hang of it.
Understood. Traveler, Paimon, let's go to the Cat's Tail and try asking around. To be honest, hearing Timaeus talking about the game has also piqued my curiosity.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get going!
All right. We'll need some space to learn. Let's go to that empty table over there.
I'm amazed that this guy Shion can understand cat language. I mean, what is he, Dr. Doodle or something? Or is it that he only understands cats and not other animals? Anyways, don't want to get distracted too much. Alright, do you wanna teach us how to play this game?
Okay, let's go through the rules. First things first. You'll be needing your deck, so place that on the table.
We don't have a deck.
Deck?
Yes, Sucrose, a deck. How else are we gonna play?
Yes? You should have built a deck. You know, a set of cards that meets the bare minimum requirement to play the game. What's with the blank stares? Come on. Don't tell me you came to learn Genius Invocation TCG without bringing any cards.
Actually, we don't we do have some cards.
That's right. We have some cards that I received from a friend.
Yeah. You're gonna need a few more cards than that. Okay, let me think. To learn the game, you'll need at least 2 character cards to switch between. Oh, Oh, that reminds me! A few days ago, when I was closing up for the night, I noticed a customer had left a couple of character cards on the bar counter. Maybe you could use those for now.
Are you sure that's okay?
It's already been a few days and he still hasn't come back to claim them. Who knows? Maybe he left them here on purpose. Oh, okay, yeah, I got them here with me. You know, just in case the customer came looking for them. Yeah, not because I like to play the game or anything. Please.
Sure, whatever you say.
Alright, so now we have 2 character cards. That's everything we need, right?
Yep. So, are you ready to start?
I'm ready.
All right, then let's begin.
Okay, this is a new loading screen. I like it has a cat on top holding the cards. Oh,
Welcome to the world of Genius Invocation TCG.
okay, I see Hilichurls on the cards and Diluc and Kaya.
Simply put, this is a game where you control character cards to duke it out with your opponent. Pew pew pew.
Pew pew pew.
Once you've defeated all of your opponent's character cards, victory shall be yours. Now then, you're gonna need a character on the field to start with.
Okay, triangle, choose a character.
Let's go.
You attack first, roll face.
First, we roll 8 elemental dice at the start of every round.
I feel like I'm playing
These
Dungeon.
dice correspond to elemental energy. We'll be spending these dice to perform actions.
As I was saying, I feel like I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons. Where's the 8-sided dice? Confirm your roll results. Okay.
Once the roll phase is over, you'll enter the action phase, where the real game starts.
Okay.
During the action phase, you can spend elemental dice to perform various actions. Of course, the most common action is to use character skills.
Character skills. Select Diluc's elemental skill. R1. Oh, I have to pick one. Oh. Okay, check. And, select. Okay, and then, okay, so Searing Onslaught can deal 3 pyro damage. Okay. Use Searing Onslaught against the opponent's active character. So press triangle, use skill.
Not bad. You just made your first attack. During the action phase, both sides will take turns making their moves. After you use a skill to attack your opponent, it's their turn to attack.
Ouch.
And as you can see, once the enemy finishes their move, it's our turn again.
Okay, check. Okay, we have 2 Omni dice amongst our rolls.
Now, these are Omni Element dice. They can be spent on any move regardless of the elemental type.
Okay.
So, we're gonna use them to pay for the pyro dice needed for this skill. Go on, give it a try.
Alright, sure thing, Diona. So, use skill.
That was pretty good. That's one opponent down for the count. Bam! But the game has only just begun. Remember? You have to defeat all opponents to win.
Okay, Okay, your opponent's turn.
As much as we'd like to attack again, it seems like we've run out of usable dice. In that case, let's end this round. After you end round, you won't be able to do anything else this round. And once everyone chooses end round, we can move on to the next round.
Okay, so end round. Okay, end phase.
All right, here we are, a fresh new round. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
And a fresh new round means time to roll the dice again. That's how we're gonna get the elemental energy we need after all.
Okay, another roll phase.
Ooh, that's some terrible luck. Well, there's no way we'll be able to use Diluc's skill now.
Uh-huh. So what do we do?
But don't worry, situations like these are why we have the option to reroll. Once per round, you can select all the dice that you don't like and reroll them.
Okay, so let's select all of them. I'll select all non-pyro. Oh, I have to select. Okay. Okay. This one, this one, this one. Okay, I can select all of them if I want, huh? Okay, reroll.
When the action phase begins, the player who first chose end round in the previous round takes their turn first. This means that since you finished first the last round, you'll be the first to start this round. Alrighty then, let's learn a little bit about energy and elemental bursts. Each time you use a skill, your character will gain 1 energy.
Oh, hence the glowing lights on the cards. Yeah, exactly. That was what I was trying to point out. Okay.
Once Diluc's energy is full, he can use a powerful elemental burst. But we're still 1 short. Never mind. Let's start with a normal attack instead.
Alright, so R1 for normal attack. Okay, check.
Diluc's normal attack only needs 1 pyro die and 2 other dice of any type.
Okay.
In any case, your normal attack needs fewer pyro dice than your elemental skill.
Okay, so use skill. Okay, so all 3 are lit up. Just like elemental skills, normal attacks grant 1 energy after using them.
Now we have 3 energy, plus we have enough pyro elemental dice left over. It's time to use your powerful elemental burst!
Okay, so we check. Alright, so elemental burst, yada yada yada. Okay, so use skill.
Verdict is...
Oh, hey, I won. Yeah, this reminds me back in my early school days in elementary school. We used to have like...
In an actual game of Genius Invocation TCG, you need to use multiple character cards to form a party.
Okay, apparently she's not done yet, so I'm just gonna hold back on what I was about to say for now.
Next up, it's time for your second character card, Kaya, to take the stage. Seems like any move by Kai is gonna cost quite a lot of cryo dice.
Uh-huh, so select all the dice you don't like. Got it. Alright, so select. Reroll. Okay, so we just select this. Alright, cryo damage 3 and use.
When you deal cryo damage, you'll cause your target to be affected by cryo.
Okay, now then use Frost Gnaw to apply cryo to your opponent.
Dodge this!
Good! Now our opponent is affected by cryo. This is a good time to learn about elemental reactions. Different types of elemental damage affect enemies with different elements. When a character is affected by certain elemental combos, an elemental reaction will be triggered. At the moment, your opponent is affected by cryo, so we should try and use a pyro skill on them. Looks like we have to switch active characters, though. Oh, that reminds me. Both sides must have one active character, while others are considered standby characters.
Okay, so I just select the card. Active characters will be in a more forward position compared to ones on standby.
Normally, we can only use the active character skills. Now, if we want to use the skills of our standby character, we'll have to switch them to the active character. In this case, we'll have to switch to D-Luke in order to use his skills.
Oh, sorry. I just nodded off a little bit there. Okay, so switch character.
You can spend one elemental die of any kind to switch a standby character to the active character.
Okay, so choose character.
Let's go.
And now D-Luke is
Switching
our...
characters is an action, just like using a skill. So once it's done, it's your opponent's turn.
Okay.
Most skills can only target the active character. As you can see, your opponent just attacked D-Luke. Alright then, now that D-Luke is our active character, it's time to use his skill.
Alright, so let's use the skill. And it'll deals 3 power damage. Okay, so unlike Kai's elemental skill, D-Luxe will deal pyro damage.
Because the opponent is already affected by cryo, dealing pyro damage triggers the melt elemental reaction.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm really sleepy as I'm recording this. It is right now almost 2:30 in the morning here in the Philippines. So sorry if everything is just so quiet for just a few seconds. I'm gonna try and get this tutorial done really quick. So okay, so I just select.
When triggered, melt increases damage dealt by 2.
Okay.
This will allow you to deal loads of damage in one go! Genius Invocation's elemental reaction system is pretty cool, huh?
Okay, so yeah, we're gonna do vaporize damage. Hey, victory. This is basically learning the mechanics of the game from when we first started, except it's in card form. Was that just tutorial number 2? Oh, there's 2 more. Oh boy. I hope I don't fall asleep.
Alright! Next up, let's learn how to use card types other than character cards.
Okay, yeah, as I was saying, back then in my elementary school days, when Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh were a thing back then, I had no clue how the rules worked for either Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. I just like collecting them and showing them off to my classmates and other people. And when I tried playing it, I had no clue what I was doing, and so yeah, and that's pretty much all I did. I just collect cards and I show them off to my friends, and that's about it. I never played the actual game, so when I tried it like maybe once or twice, I lost because I had no idea what I was doing. So yeah, I just stick with collecting, and that's pretty much it. So, sorry, Diona.
These cards are all known as action cards.
Okay, so are they like boosters?
Each time a match starts, you have to draw 5 action cards to form your starting hand.
Okay. Roll the dice.
Uh-oh. Looks like we don't have any elemental dice we can spend to make an attack.
Oh boy. So select all of them. And reroll. Oh, come on, really?
Seriously? We still don't have any usable dice even after that reroll? Well, never mind. Even in cases like this, we can still attack. We just need to put the action cards in our hand to good use.
Okay.
Don't underestimate action cards. They can grant all kinds of support and buffs to your active character. Take this one, for example.
Okay, expand hand. Select white.
So playing this action card will require 2 of these. See the symbol? Yeah, that means you'll need to play elemental dice of the same type.
Okay.
Some other cards will cost you these instead. The cost requirements for these are much more lenient. You can spend any kind of elemental dice. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. For now, just play this action card.
Okay. So play card. We need to spend 2 elemental dice of the same type to pay the cost shown here. Okay, play card.
So, playing an action card from your hand is a form of fast action. Fast actions do not end your current turn. Simply put, you can continue to act even after playing an action card. Well then, you have your blade. Time to test it out. But wait, Diluc's elemental skill costs 3 pyro dice, and right now, we don't even have 1. Well, not a problem. This is where we can use a more advanced mechanic known as elemental tuning. By discarding 1 card from your hand, you can convert 1 elemental die into the element of your current active character.
Play cards to use elemental tuning.
And this card isn't useful right now, so we might as well use it for elemental tuning.
Okay. Select magic guide. Elemental tuning. Tune 1 elemental die to turn into pyro. Diluc's element. Okay.
Sometimes you won't be able to perform any actions you want to because you didn't roll the elemental dice you wanted. Oh well. Moving on.
Okay.
Ingenious Invocation TCG. Keeping up a constant flow of combat is much more important than the number of cards you have. In this case, well, let's just take all these useless cards and use them for elemental tuning.
Alright.
Just like playing cards from your hand, elemental tuning is a fast action. on, hurry up! Use elemental tuning to get yourself 3 pyro dice.
Alright. So, elemental tuning. 1 elemental die to get a pyro die that matches your active character. So, press triangle. Okay, so in other words, this is how you dispose a card and exchange it for the element that you want. Alright, gotcha. So play elemental tuning again. Elemental tuning.
Well, would you look at that? Finally, we now have enough elemental dice to use Searing Onslaught.
Okay, so collapse hand. Did I select it? Oh, there we go. No, oh, here we go. Select this.
Because you have the White Iron Greatsword equipped, Searing Onslaught will deal 1 extra damage! What?
Okay, so those cards are, I forgot what they're called already because I'm just so sleepy. I think this might be a 2 or possibly 3-parter episode for covering this game mode. So, yeah. Alright. Luckily, that's just enough to defeat your opponent. So, use skill. Alright, we win. Okay, so this is the last one. I am just so sleepy among gamers. I think I just...
Now card! Hoo-yeah! In a real match, you can make adjustments to your initial hand. At this time, we can select any number of cards in our hand to shuffle back into the draw pile, and then draw the same number of new cards. What?
Alright, so select Sweet Madame and Favonius Cathedral. Okay, select... and select... Okay, so if we're not happy with the card we're giving, we can switch it out. Okay, return select cards to your draw pile and shuffle, then draw an equal number of new cards.
Once you have confirmed any adjustments you wish to make to your starting hand, both players have to select their starting active character at the same time. Oh boy, this one's a real doozy. We gotta take it out pronto. Let's see how you do this time. Remember, start by selecting your initial starting character.
Alright, so we selected D-Luke. Okay, what's this? Broken runs. There you go. When with a character uses a skill or equips, spends less 1 cryo die. Yada yada yada. Check. Choose a character.
Let's go.
Okay. Roll phase. Okay, so I think we've got 1 cryo, 1 pyro. So I think the rest we can reroll those. So reroll.
Hey, look at you! You sure are getting the hang of these rolls. Now let me teach you one last trick, free of charge. You can preview your opponent's actions. I mean, that is to say, you can read their intent.
Okay, so L2.
Check it out. So here's where you can see all your opponent's intentions for this round. All your opponent's intended actions for the round will be listed here in order. Reference this to come up with effective countermeasures and easily defeat your opponents. Well then, that's the end of the tutorial. You're on your own from here. May victory be yours!
Alright, so we're now on our own, and I'm just so tired. I think I passed out a third time for just a few seconds. Anyways, let's get this over with. Do I return? Let's see, what do I got here? Give Diluc the white iron great sword. So play card. Select a character to equip with this claymore. Sure. Hold on. Play card. Okay. So, elemental tuning. Sure, why not? Oh, select die. Okay, I think we're good for now. Let's check and use skill. Okay, now the score's even. So, yeah, we can still attack, so let's go ahead and do that. Use skill. Only did 4 damage. Okay, so yeah, we have no more dice. We have to end the round. So end phase.
Wait. There's one more thing I almost forgot. Every time you hit an end phase, you get to draw 2 cards from your action cards pile. Remember, you have to make use of both your elemental dice and your action cards to win.
Okay. Roll phase again. Okay, so I got... Okay, let's select these ones and re-roll. Okay. Okay, that hurt a lot. Alright, so... let's try... oh wait, I can do elemental tuning. Let's use... this one. Let's select the Geo. Okay, elemental tuning. Alrighty then, let's use this for elemental tuning. Let's select the Hydro. Okay. Elemental tuning, so yeah, let's use this. Get the Hydro. And what if we play this card? With the Diluc. Okay. Alright, so I think it's enough tuning for now, so let's go ahead and attack. Use skill. Oh, that's enough to kill him, I think. Hey, we did it! Victory! Woohoo! Okay, that's it. That's the end of the tutorial. Man, I feel like passing out. I'm just so sleepy, among gamers. But let's see if there's more cutscene or dialogue. Okay, Genius Invocation TCG is a tightly paced, heart-stopping tabletop card dueling game. Utilize your decks by constructing them around character and action cards, and go toe-to-toe with various opponents at the table. You will roll 8 elemental dice as the start round. After throwing these dice, you will have one chance to choose any random of elemental dice and reroll them. Elemental dice. Each elemental die is 8-sided and can roll any one of the following 8 elemental attributes: Cryo, Hydro, Pyro, Electro, Animo, Geo, and Dendro, as well as the Omni element, which can be regarded and used as any basic element. Various types of actions require elemental dice as payment. Action, use skill, and then there's active character. During your action phase, you may spend elemental dice to use the skills of your active character, which is a way of attacking your opponent's active character. Defeat all of your opponent's characters to win the duel. Switch character. During your action phase, you can spend 1 elemental die of any type to switch your active carrier. During your action phase, you can spend elemental dice to play action cards of these. Equipment cards can be used to strengthen specific characters, while support cards can be used to continuously provide buffs. Event cards will immediately take a one-time effect when played. Oh, this just keeps going. Elemental tuning. During your action phase, you can discard cards to change the elemental type of your elemental dice. Each card discard will allow you to change the elemental type of one elemental die to that of your current active character. Once you have completed your actions in this round, you can desire death. The player who declares this first will play first next round once both sides have made this declaration. This round is over. Both players will draw 2 cards and begin a new round.
All right, cool. Those are the basics. Did you get all that?
Yeah, when we started playing, but all that text on the screen just now, I passed out a few times, so maybe I might have missed a few. Well, I'll just look back in the footage and read it again.
What we just played was an adventure challenge designed specially for new players. Genius Invokation TCG can be played in duel mode, where each player brings 3 character cards, or in adventure challenge mode, with a fixed deck for each challenge. But the rules are all the same. As long as you understand the basics, then you should be able to take on any of those rowdy booze hounds.
Although I feel there are still many details to grasp, I think I understand the basic premise of the game now.
That was quite the detailed explanation. I didn't know the Cat's Tail's famous mixologist had such an eclectic skill set.
Oh, it's D-Luke.
What? Oh, when did you get here?
I stepped in while you were in the middle of your explanation. I hope I didn't dampen the mood.
No, not at all.
You snuck in without making a sound.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
The Cat's Tail is a player in Mondstadt's alcohol industry. Naturally, you have some collaboration with my winery. I'm here today to discuss a few items of business with Margaret.
Too bad she just left. But if you head off right now, you might still catch up with her.
Never mind, it's nothing urgent. In fact, I think I'm now more interested in this card that you're using to teach them the game.
Wait, this card?
It's Diluc's character card!
Oh yeah. How did the creators of this card game get the pictures?
Although I have some degree of experience with Genius Invocation TCG, seeing this particular card is a first for me.
Huh.
A customer left it behind a few days ago, but he wasn't even playing the game while he was here.
Oh? And what sort of a customer was he?
I'm willing to bet it's Kaya.
He wasn't wearing an eye patch, okay? He had a light complexion and a super serious look on his face. He wasn't much of a talker and looked like he was just drinking his worries away. Never seen him around here before.
Eye patch, you say?
There's no doubt about it.
Gah! I was trying to give the opposite description, but I just ended up giving it away. Sorry, guard captain.
Don't worry. Somehow, I don't think he'll be giving you any trouble over it.
So, what about the Diluc character card?
I don't mind. My image on it.
I didn't expect Diluc to be familiar with Genius Invocation TCG.
Yeah, me either.
The game has been catching on lately. It's hard to go anywhere without hearing it mentioned. Every now and then, I'll sit down and play a game with the customers in Angel's Share.
You're up for a game now?
I was hoping we could play a game, but this issue of someone leaving a character card with my image of the cat's tail is very intriguing. It's getting late, and someone has some explaining to do. We'll
Sure.
have to have that duel another time.
Sure, I look forward to it.
Good. Then I'll take my leave.
You know where the door is. Don't let the door hit you where Lord Barbados split you.
Oh my gosh, I passed out again.
Uh-oh. Guard captain.
I hope Kaya will be alright. Well, now that we are familiar with the rules, why don't we try playing a game of Genius Invocation TCG?
Ooh, 2 new players having their first ever duel. This sounds... But, in order to play an official duel, you need to have 3 character cards. Remember, a complete deck has to have 3 character cards and 30 action cards. Got it?
Yeah, got it.
Then, let's use my cards. These were mixed in with all the others I had received. And I didn't know what they were for at first. But now that we've learned the rules, I can see that this one must be the Sucrose character card. Now, it looks like we each have the Kaya, Diluc, and Sucrose character cards. So why don't we have our first duel?
Sure, if you say so.
Alright, let's duel.
As in right now? Oh boy. Oh man. I mean, I thought this was over. Oh my gosh. I just want to hit the hay. How much recording time do I got left? Okay, let's see if we can finish this in under 10 minutes. Okay, ship 1 energy. Yeah, switch. Sure, why not?
Unlike the adventure challenge you tried previously, duels are true tests of strength between 2 players. In a duel, your opponent can also use action cards, and they'll also be able to grab new cards during an end phase. At At the same time, your opponent must also spend elemental dice to take actions, so you'll be unable to view their intent. Are you ready? It's time for some exhilarating fights to the bitter end. Musa!
Dodge this! Don't push your luck! I'm not done!
And there we go. I won. Okay, I hope I can still squeeze everything into this one episode, but I doubt that this is not the end of the quest. There's gonna be more to it, I think. Like, next thing you know, Diona's gonna ask us to challenge other characters.
I can't believe I lost when we had the exact same character cards. The rules must be more complicated than I first thought. Every decision is a difficult trade-off in this game. If there was only a way to transplant the arms of the two standby characters onto the active character's body.
Sucrose, this is a card game, not a real-life game.
That's not how the rules work, Sucrose. Don't be a sore loser. That kind of thing is looked down on in TCG circles.
Yeah, you do not want to be a sore loser, manga gamers. People don't like that. They will just give you that look of disgust, and it's not pleasant.
Oh, I am sorry. I was beaten fair and square. I know that. I just can't stand losing.
No one can. If you're a sportsman, and you have sportsmanship, you'll get used to it.
But it was a fun match.
Yeah, it was a fun match. It was a close call.
Paimon didn't know you could get so competitive, Sucrose.
I always get a little upset when I lose. It's like that with my research, too. It always gets to me when my experiments don't go as planned. Especially when there's an alchemy genius like Albedo around to compare myself to.
Albedo, huh? When will we get to meet Albedo, I wonder?
You lost me at alchemy and experiments. But I'm pretty sure it's normal to feel that way. Playing cards is no different. Each game you lose makes you want to win the next one to settle the score. And the desire to win pushes you to improve your strategy and build a better deck.
Yeah, as the saying goes, try and try until you succeed.
Seizing victory through a winning combination of luck, skill, and experience is where all the fun of Genius Invocation lies.
But what if you keep trying and never win a single game?
Then you keep going.
A losing streak, yeah. That'll definitely get you down. But it's way better to keep trying until you win than to just accept you're a plain old loser and give up.
Yeah, that's exactly my point, Diona.
You make a good point, Diona.
Besides, Sucrose, you're already making great progress. It'd take at least 8 of our regular booze hounds to match your level. You played well this last match.
Agreed, it was a brilliant game.
Thank you. I'm just a little disappointed to lose, that's all. But Genius Invokation TCG is a really fun game.
Good! Having fun is the main thing. If you ever want to play again in the future, feel free to come by the Cat's Tail. But don't expect me to play with you. I just mean, this place probably has the right atmosphere.
I'll definitely be back.
All right. I think you should have all the basics down by now. I need to get back to bartending. Shiyan's likely been busy making his tavern more popular with his delicious cocktails. Pui, pui, pui. And we can't have that.
Okay.
Burning Mondstadt's wine industry to the ground keeps me pretty busy, you know. So if you need any more help, go bother Shiyan.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that wasn't gonna be the end of it. Man, Dio's like a tsundere loli. But, okay, so I think I'm gonna have to end this episode right here. I hope I can still squeeze in all the footage. But if you did, this been an interesting new game mode. So I would imagine as once we are done with this side quest, we're going to be like challenging different characters throughout the world of Tape-Out and whatnot. So, anyways, Mon Gamers, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like or comment on the video if you did enjoy it. And if you have any suggestions on what other games I should try out next and upload on the channel, please leave your suggestions in the comment section down below. And please follow me on my social media pages on Facebook and Twitter. And be sure to access the link facebook.com/jacegaming127 and twitter.com/jacegaming127 to follow me on all the latest posts and latest video announcements. And if you want to stay up to date on my channel for every every weekly upload that I upload on the channel, please be sure to click that subscribe button and then click that notification bell, so that way you are always updated with every new video I upload weekly. And without further ado, maraming salamat for watching, Mon Gamers, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Ingat! I feel you there, bud. I am so sleepy. Time to hit the hay.